Cherish Brown, and I got to take advantage of a great opportunity with the Weatherization Plus program. I had some work done on my home, and I was required to build back my home, unfortunately. And they had an opportunity for a program to sign up to help the home stay warm and safe, and I signed up for it. And it came around right after I built my home back, and was a really great additive to some of the things that they needed to do to my home to keep it warmer, things that I didn't know about and wasn't educated on. They were able to educate me on lowering my bill for LG&E and water, and just to keep my home safe and warm. Just contractors, local contractors came in to fix a water leak, and took off and absconded with all of the insurance money after gutting my home. So I was required to build my home back myself. It took me a couple of years, but I got it done, and the weatherization program helped me a lot with kind of sealing things up and doing the nooks and crannies that I had no clue about. So first off, they were very professional. When they came in, they kind of let me know what tests they were going to run. They ran a lot of tests to ensure that the tools and the things that they were supplying for my home were specific to my home and my needs. They explained everything that they were doing and the improvements that it was going to do for my home in the future. So it wasn't just immediate things and looks and aesthetics, but other things in the home that I didn't know nothing about, like filters. They changed out my water heater. They changed out my heater. They made sure that my ducts were clean underneath my house so that the air quality and flow could be where it needed to be at. They just explained everything. They looked at things that I had no idea about, and I think that was the thing that kind of swept me off my feet. They had things that I had no idea about, and it's definitely benefited. I mean, within days I could tell a difference within my heating, and I'm just looking forward to seeing, like in the future, a reduction in bill. That would definitely be beneficial. And yeah, I mean, they just had a lot of things that they offered that helped. So I didn't have to have my heat fully up in order to warm my home. I could have it in normal temperatures. Before, I'd have to crank it up way high above the normal average person. Now I can, and it works for air too, now I can keep my heat normal temperatures, and my home is warm in all places, and it's equal. So it's not hot in one place, cooler in another. It's equally balanced. And I'll tell you right now, I can already see like a $30, maybe a little bit more reduction in my bill, so it's worth it. They originally came out a couple of months ago. The process took a little bit longer for my home because it was in the floodplain, but we were able to work out all the kinks, and within 2 months or so they came out. It took maybe about 2 weeks to complete everything, not long at all. They were working around my work schedule, so it probably took them a little bit longer because of that, which was another perk for me. I didn't have to miss work or anything like that to be able to take advantage of the program. It was available to me, and they worked around me. So, but it only took them about 2 weeks to complete, not long at all. I met every single person on the team, from the person that was taking the applications and that I assisted with the permit process, the head contractor, the inspector. I met every person that laid hands in my home, and I'm going to tell you, I love every single one of them. I mean, they all had personalities that they brought, made my day better. Hopefully I made their day better. Like, we all got along, we chit-chatted, we got to talk about family. I think the first time I met Chris, which was the head inspector, he really left like a little marking on me, because we were talking, and in my home, as he was looking through it and inspecting, he saw where I had a little area of a memory of my father that just recently passed. And he could tell that it meant a lot because my dad helped me also build the house back towards the end. So yeah, so he gave me a wooden cross when he first met me. My furnace in here, there's not really much to show, but I got a brand new furnace. All the pipings that go straight through is all replaced. And in here, the bathroom, they were able to install the fan up here, which again helps with air quality and things in that nature. So that was really cool, because when I built my home back, of course I did not know how to do that. They made it look like cake, but they got that up there, and it's automated, so it's not something that I have to worry about with a switch, which helps with reducing power. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there's a water heater over here and the roof repair that they did. It hasn't been painted or anything like that, but they were able to repair the back part of this roof, which was one of the major repairs for me. Again, that was not something that I was knowledgeable to do or could pull off YouTube. So I was so grateful, and obviously it helped in many ways. The fact that it was leaking, they fixed that. Obviously that wasn't healthy. All the air that was going in and out of the home, they were able to take care of that for me, and then they re-insulated. So very thankful for that. And they also replaced a water heater. It has a heat pump, so I guess that's a great thing for here. It kind of saves on the water bill, so I am very happy about that. Other than that, there's another furnace in my back room that they replaced as well for me. Again, a big blessing. Those are thousands of dollars to replace, and I was able to get 2 of them under this program, which was something so unexpected and such a blessing. So other than that, just the nooks and crannies, making sure that they seal everything in here. They were able to do that, and they were even able to patch up the holes. They had several options to be able to patch up the holes, so that way you could decide how you want to move forward with repainting. So also a good motivation to repaint your house. Limitations and the contracting requirements have changed nowadays, so they had to kind of adjust and get extra parts to make things happen. So they never let me feel it, but because I built my home, I knew what they had to go through. So
yeah,
I was really appreciative. It was a really smooth process, but helpful. I still got a couple of things that I'm gonna have to get done. Like I said, I didn't know how to really do a lot. I used YouTube.
Yeah.
And it took me like 2 years. So there's still a lot of things that have to be done, but you know, windows, a new roof, just little small things like that. Like I said, I was blessed enough to be able to build this back, and spent a lot of time with my dad before he left. So
Building.
Yeah, building. So I think that's more important right now.
It's a special time. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to build my own house. I think it's a big deal.